The perfect gift is more than a dozen roses or an expensive dinner.
I guess you'd call him a romantic. And here's a picture he sent me from Foggia.
It seemed like just a few years ago that Renelva Peacock received a gift like that from her husband. Unique, personal, perfect.
He had purchased some silver jewelry for me and an alpaca rug, and then with this, and some silk hosiery, which were pretty scarce at that time. So I was just so surprised by all these wonderful gifts.
But it wasn't the fancy things she valued most. It was this silk robe and nightgown, hand-sewn by a seamstress in Foggia, Italy. Even the material itself was extraordinary.
Silk at that time was very expensive and hard to get. And you got a silk parachute. That was a souvenir. That was a prize.
And it wasn't just any parachute. Lieutenant Donald Gard used it when he bailed out of his B-17 over Czechoslovakia in 1945. Renelva Peacock was his wife.
The fact that it had saved his life was the most important thing to me. And then he was telling stories about how he had been shot at. And of course, in the hem of the robe, you can see 2 bullet holes if you look closely.
A pilot during World War II, Gard was flying a secret bombing mission over Berlin when he was shot down not even a year after he and his new wife said their vows.
He had his job to do, and I was teaching, so I had my job to do. So things were fine until I received notice that he had been missing. He was missing in action.
He was presumed dead in a Russian prison camp that summer, but in late autumn he appeared on his wife's doorstep with the robe made from the parachute that saved his life.
I'd never heard of anything like that, so I've just treasured it all these years.
She says it was the most romantic gift she's ever received. Kirsten Swann, CBS 11 News.